out of the horse form. You can't hide as a horse. Do what you like.
Well, I would be waiting for them to get off my back.
Oh. Well, yeah, I get off her back.
Get the hell off Lisha.
And then I would transform back into
Okay. Into the brush.
Yes, of course, into the brush.
Yeah, I guess I would try and conceal myself behind the tree or some shrubbery.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast minor illusion of a bush over the top of us.
Is that a cantrip or a spell?
The cantrip.
Cool. I will help you with my. I think it was Druidcraft or was it Chalet? One of them allows me to also create like natural illusions.
Ooh.
I'm glad we're pulling out all the stops for the bush.
Well, it's a cantrip. Doesn't matter.
Oh, do you have it here?
Yeah, those two.
Druidcraft. Oh, it's kind of like prestidigitation.
Kind of.
like open-ended. Yeah.
Harmless sensory effects. Flower blossoms, nature-related sensory effects, and 5 foot cube.
That would be Uber shrub. So sorry, what are you doing?
A number of things. So I can create harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather for the next 24 hours. I can make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bloom, and I can create harmless nature-related sensory.
You can create a bush!
Yep. Are there seeds around on the ground?
So,
I don't know who's been out there sowing.
so I've already made the illusion of the bush, and you want to make an actual bush.
We have a bush.
All right.
I want to grow bushes.
Everyone wants to
And
feel
then
like they're
What's
doing
going
something.
on here then? So bring me up to speed.
We've jumped off the road. No longer a horse,
I'm back in my elf form.
and we're all huddled together underneath the illusion of a bush.
We haven't
We're
we
in
haven't
the
rested
shrubbery,
at
but
all.
there's also an illusion of a bush.
You
over the
haven't
top of
rested,
us.
that's right, yeah.
So
I would really like to
fucking
rest.
haggard. Yeah, she's also been carrying us like for an hour on a literally carrying us.
Can we possibly just stay with me for 24 hours? I don't even need to sleep, I'll just meditate.
It will be certainly less than 4 hours before they're
Keep your
on top
damn
of us.
voices down, they're coming.
Take your time, DM.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Alright. So, at this point, you've all made efforts to hide yourself.
Yeah.
And down the road, trots down a patrol you've been hearing so much about. That is coming to collect taxes now. Seem like some well-equipped lads. There seems to be a sergeant at the back being led as well. And they stop, actually, roughly in the road. And they see, you hear them shout out, and as they stop in the road, quite close to where you're at, they, a man comes running from the opposite side of the forest and says, Sergeant? He says, yes, what do you have to report, Scout? He says, well, I saw them heading up this way. And again, intruders as well, coming in, foreigners. Yes, yes. Well, I don't know where they've quite gone, unfortunately, but they've kind of given me the slip. Giving you the slip? What do you mean, giving you the slip? You're a scout, for God's sake. It's your job. Yes, Sergeant. Yes, I know that. I know, but they seem very, very astute. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they fully trained a horse. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it in my
She's
life.
not trained.
Giving you the slip? Now, I tell you now, you're going to be reprimanded for this one, Scout. I'm telling you, you let these outsiders give you the slip? I tell you now, the Lord will be hearing of this. Oh, please, no, not the Lord. Please, Sergeant. Please, you know, I did my job. I spotted them. They're somewhere around here. We just merely have to give them a search. Oh, my word, I tell you. I won't hear the end of it. I'm not taking this one for you. I'm not going to be taking it on the chin. I tell you that one. For free. Let me read this encounter.
I'm just staying deadly silent.
Can I use a cantrip?
Of course, Johnny the Wise, please.
Johnny the
Oh,
Wise. Johnny of the great decisions decides to use a cantrip.
No.
Can I use a cantrip called Thaumaturgy?
Okay. Probably not.
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Thaumaturgy. You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. So I'm going to create harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Like an earthquake.
Yeah.
To make
but
them
harmless.
afraid.
Harmless.
We were totally
Actually
fine
not
here,
dumb.
just staying hidden.
So now there's harmless tremors going off around us and on the road.
For a minute straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
And you're going to cast this.
Yeah, it's harmless tremor.
Where
but
is the
it's
epicenter
verbal.
of said tremors?
No. Where
Yeah.
does it say
Does
it's
it,
verbal?
does it have a V next to the
Yeah,
spell?
it's a verbal spell.
Then
Where
you have
does
to
it
say
say
So you have to speak it.
What? Components V. Okay, never mind.
You're not going to speak it?
I should have just done it and just punished you, but no, I'll let you roll. Okay. Yeah. Well.
I didn't know V stood for voice. Pardon me.
Still, yeah, it's true. It stands a very good spell.
Also that. Also that.
Right.
Yes. So at this point, the party. I'm just trying to find out the exact numbers, honestly, because I don't want you to all die.
Okay.
Really? Sure you know?
Are you sure?
That
It
last
certainly
episode.
seems like it.
I definitely thought you were trying to just total party kill us last time.
Nope.
Can I use my hat of disguise?
Sure.
We're
yeah.
in a
Oh,
bush.
no.
In a bush.
We're literally in a bush.
Oh no.
It's like late game Fortnite.
I'm
In a-
using my hat of disguise. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings in your person, look different until the spell ends.
It's actually a hat disguise.
Yeah, no, because he's a wizard. I think he gets a minor
Yeah.
magical item. So
Fuck yeah, yeah.
Alright,
Go
so I'm going to use this, and I make myself look like another scout.
oh my fuck.
That's incredible.
Oh no.
That's truly incredible.
All right.
And I turn into the scout, and I walk out of the bushes, and I say, "Oh, Captain! Scout! Oh, I've been in here searching for ages. I've been searching for these infidels you're speaking about, but I've yet not found them around this neighborhood. We need to find them somewhere else."
Roll a deception.
That was
I-
such a cursed.
I'm in this illusion of a bush, shitting myself. Just shitting myself.
10.
Oh no. With your modifiers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sergeant says to the
no.
scout, Stephen, do you know this man? No, my lord, I don't believe I do. Tell me, sir, what regiment are you from?
I am from the regiment of Baccarina.
How far away from us is he? Like, are we? Just explain. I need to lay this particular.
So the
Do you want to draw it on
I
the
can
map?
draw it. Yeah.
Change it to the combat scene and people can see.
Thanks. Sir.
What have you done?
Well, no, I was on the Twitch chat.
Mitch just really loves a killer.
I just want to hear Seth
You just want to hear his
all
voice.
the fucking times. Wait, your channel is still. Whatever, man.
Did you change the scene?
Yeah. So,
I mean, on the Twitch app, it's still hosting Overwatch League, but I think it's fine. It seems people seem to be seeing it. So. It's just
I
my
am not a
phone.
furry, but to each their own.
as far as I know,
It's just fair. It's not fair. It's just... Right.
and Johnny the Wise
Where are you?
has come out
And where is the shrubbery in which we are?
A shrubbery.
right around here.
Let's pop our guys in there, maybe. I have a
Good.
feeling that this is about to get interesting.
And where is what was his name?
The olive.
Oh,
thing.
olive,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I forgot about it. Give me a minute.
Can you wing us one of those?
Oh, he's pretty snuffy.
Actually,
One of what?
yeah, do one of those. Fucking these up.
This is olive. Yeah.
Put up.
Really slapped you in the face with that ham and bacon sandwich.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, you hail from the regiment of what?
You heard me.
I've never heard of that regiment.
I don't think you're.
What do you mean you never heard of the regiment?
I mean, I don't believe it exists, sir.
Of course it exists. Because that's where I'm from.
At this point, the crowd is murmuring, and they're whispering to one another.
Can I use a command spell on the officer?
Sure, you can try. Yeah.
I'm going to use a command spell onto the officer and say, move along and try to find these adventurers somewhere else.
Okay. I don't know how that works.
What is that?
It says attack save, wisdom 13.
So is the wisdom saving throw and beat 13.
Beat 13. Well,
You had to beat that thing.
that's not really-
These are not the adventures you're looking for.
So there seem to be 6 officers plus the commanding officer, right?
Yeah. So there's the officer and obviously the scouts. Well, he fails that one. And what do you command him?
I command him to move along and search for these adventurers somewhere else.
It's like, well, yeah, seems an order. I'll be on my way. And he just starts to leave by himself without ordering his men. And his men just look at him as he's traveling along the road. And say, Sir? 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 But he's just trotting along to the village. He's moving along by himself. And at this point, the men are shooketh. They are quite worried. They're wondering what the hell is going on, and now the whispering is now setting into panic, as they're all whispering under their breath, "Spy, spy for Canatrell, spies for Canatrell."
I walk back.
Okay. Well, at this point, they draw
Walk
their
back towards us.
they
in
draw
the
their
bushes.
swords. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh my god, you
Technically-
Papega! Why wouldn't you walk
technically,
somewhere else?
you don't have to, just Johnny.
For
You
what?
guys can jump in whenever, and you'll have advantage over it. Again, I'm making this up. I assume that's
Yeah.
how it
that
works.
makes, that's fair.
Because you're hidden.
What
Just Johnny.
What do I roll? 7?
Initiative.
Deception!
Do you guys?
What? Deceive
just
them
roll
to
it.
death?
17.
17. Pretty good. Okay. So you get the first action of what you want to do in this fight. You can tell that they're starting to draw their weapons now.
Wait, oh, okay.
All 5 of them.
You just come out of a bush, told their commanding officer to fuck off, then gone back into a bush.
We're trying to go back into a bush.
These men think you are a fucking
Because if we
freak.
can't see.
Loath as I am to help you or assist you in any way, as you've been the opposite of that for us this entire campaign. Erin is pretty keen to get some argy-bargy on. You know what I mean? He likes a bit of biffo.
I thought you were supposed to be astonished by
How dumb you are? Oh,
I am utterly astonished that you did that.
Well, it was pretty.
it's been a long day. You know what I mean? It's been a long day. Erin's had people
With that order, take your men and go.
incarcerated, take his sword, wave it at him, misbelieve him. So he probably will get involved in his stuff.
Okay, wait. Can I do
Am I
something
still in my
to
stealth?
scare them? And maybe they'll leave?
Okay.
No, I want to fuck them up.
I'm staying hidden.
Scare them away. It's time to.
I'm in a fucking bush.
I might turn into a giant fire beetle.
I'm going to use another form of magic,
I
cantrip.
don't know.
And I'm going
giant lizard.
to create a sound very far away, not very far away, medium distance away. It's a rumble of a thunder. Yeah, so
Is that a
suddenly-
cantrip?
Yeah, so suddenly, as we're standing by and we're rolling all these tricks and whatever,
We haven't rolled
we're not
anything yet because
literally
people
rolling.
fuck around.
Your action is to do the cantrip, right?
Yes, cantrip. So there's just loud thunder going off as they draw their sword, and I say, "Heed the warning from the gods."
While still
There's
dressed as a
thunder.
scout
Yes.
in
Heed
the bush.
heed the thunder. This is not good. This is not a good place to be. We should make our way somewhere else.
Okay, at this point they are, I mean they're shooketh, they are shaken, but that's not enough to deter them away from their duty as men of the militia.
Why are you drawing your swords for?
You're
At this point, they are drawing their swords and they're approaching you, ready to attack.
Why are you trying to attack me? Why didn't you follow your leader?
Okay.
Your sergeant.
I'm rolling to hit.
No.
This is absurd.
Yeah, you need to punish him for continuing to question everything you want to do.
Okay, well, one of them steps forward, takes a swing at you. He misses. The
Well,
other
you're
one
gonna roll all 6.
Wait, do you know what Johnny's AC is?
What is your AC?
You need to know what his AC is.
Yeah, one of them missed anyway. He rolled a 6, but this one does not miss. He rolled a 16. So this one is going to hit you for. He hits you for 10 damage.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much health do you even have?
14.
Holy shit.
So he takes a swing at you, chunks you out. And
Friendly fire! Oh!
at this point, I mean, what is your action? What are you doing? Like, what is your response to this?
I wanna run into the bushes.
You gonna try and run away? Okay.
Yeah, I wanna run the direction of my party.
If Johnny
I wanna
heads
run
towards
through
us,
them.
I'll just come running out the bush.
I wanna run past all my
Yeah,
party members.
as Johnny gets slashed, I'm gonna jump out the bush as well.
Okay.
we
Alright.
gotta throw down.
How many people are there, by the way?
I'm gonna move my
5.
character.
5.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't have Johnny die. The campaign's gonna move too smoothly.
So you run away. You're all gonna jump out now, huh?
Yeah.
So
I'm not
I
going to
will-
jump out as a human. I am going to try and scare them by turning into a giant wolf spider. And that's how I will jump out of the bushes, as a giant wolf spider.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you have the eraser there. I think that thing will do it for you. Yeah. Listen, let Aaron fuck. That's all I have to say.
All right.
When we go. All right.
Yeah. So you guys now, essentially, I'm just gonna say you sit at the top of the initiative queue right now because you're hopping out of a bush.
Okay.
So you get the next attack, and then it will be Johnny.
In what order do you want us to roll?
Oh, let's go around the table.
All right.
So you first, Aaron.
Yeah. Your boy. I'm just gonna try and engage this guy ASAP. I'm just running. So.
Is that number
I mean, I assume that's less than 30 feet.
5?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a crack at him. So.
Yeah. Take a swing.
Yep. Let's see what my hit roll
Where
is.
is that? Where's Johnny the Papaga Wizard?
I'm behind all
He's-
you.
he's
Oh,
disengaged
you've
behind
run
you.
past, and they didn't attack. They didn't have like an opportunity attack. You just managed to run away.
I decided it wasn't fair.
Sick.
So I'm rolling to hit on. I roll 19.
Oh, you hit. Yeah. Go ham.
This is what I was made for. It's 2d6 plus 2.
Is that fifth guy the captain that ran away, or is there a fifth guy as well?
Who are you attacking?
Old mate here.
The number 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swinging the great sword.
Yep.
So roll for damage. It's gonna be 9. Yeah, 9 slashing damage.
Woo! Okay. You take a big meaty chunk out of him. You charge him with a great sword. You go straight at him, and you can tell as you stare into his eyes, he's a youth. He's been put into the militia. You can tell he's scared. This is something he's been forced into. You can see the fear in his eyes. And honestly,
wrong time, lad.
smell a bit of piss as well. You know, the guy is pissing himself. He's holding his sword towards you. He's shaking in his hands, but it doesn't manage to deflect your great sword. And you take a great cleaving chunk out of his arm, doing 9 damage to him. So you can tell he's bleeding pretty bad.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the same person with my. Well, no, actually not the same person because you're in the way, presumably. So.
I don't care about that if you want to.
Okay, well, I would be aiming for the same person if I can see them, and if not, I'd be shooting somebody else.
Yeah, as soon as you
we'll,
can.
we'll go for I can see them. I'm gonna shoot the motherfucker with my bow.
Roll to hit.
I actually can't remember how my bow is.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah, I
river,
do
the
have
river
a
goblin is with us. She's probably terrified.
The grandma lolly.
Yeah.
12.
Do you have a hit modifier?
I don't know.
You should.
Do I?
Down in your.
Where the fuck is that?
Scroll down. Like here.
Oh yeah, +5. Okay, so 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. And
Roll your damage.
D6 plus 2.
I am a champion fighter. That's right. Pretty straightforward.
Killing the
4
game.
damage.
4 damage. All right, you hit him with your bow, right in his knee. No memes intended. It was just the area of what I could think to deal damage, but not kill him outright.
Sure,
But
of
he
course.
is now on the ground. He is on one knee.
Would you say he's incapacitated?
No, not yet. He's still able to swing if he wants to. But he is down now on one knee and he's crying. The tears are streaming down his face now, and he's muttering under his breath. Mother, please, mother, I didn't want this.
Well, I did.
I like to
Sorry,
inflict
kid.
psychological warfare on my my campaigns.
It's just business, kid. Nothing personal.
And you are a spider.
I am a giant wolf spider.
You have
like,
jumped out.
Enormous.
Sorry,
giant wolf
I
spider.
skipped your turn. It was,
Yeah.
is that an action, a transformation?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That's what
Well,
I
they're-
did to.
Yeah, they've seen that shit and they're like, what in the Lord's name?
That was
is
the kind
this?
of. The goal was to make
Are you
them
trying to
scared
scare
so they
them
might
off?
run.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can roll for intimidation if you want.
Let's do.
I
Sorry,
guess
skipped
we
your go a
might
little
not have real-time updates to health, guys, just because, I mean, if you guys are using D&D Beyond on those laptops, you can do it.
17.
Oh fuck yeah! You kill the game. You come out, the hairs are all standing up on edge. Actually, just describe to me how you're
So I
intimidated.
come out as this big wolf spider. I'm like making an effort to drool as much as possible, so it's more terrifying. And just like this creepy leg coming out of the bush, and just like
Can you
roar
do
in
like
their
a,
faces.
how are you, yeah. Is that, are you making that sound? Is that what spiders sound like?
Something like that.
It is kind of
Right.
terrible creatures.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
they are. I mean, before they were shooketh. Now they are just they are shocked.
There's a lot,
Skipping the words, the letters, of chopping them off.
there's
They're-
a lot going on, right?
Yeah, these guys are now they're out of their depth. Their commander has left them. He's just drove down the road on his horse for whatever reason, and now the men are starting to kind of like step back a little bit, just kind of reassess the situation.
Apart from the one who's on one knee.
Yeah, he stood in the same place.
Facing
Can I try and intimidate them?
Your turn's gone.
No, I mean like as an action, like on the next program. That take my turn.
Yeah. Johnny,
Yes?
Wise, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Yep. So that's 1d4 plus 3.
It's fucking copy pasted.
Yep.
I think I'm more upset the personnel is spelled completely wrong, you fucking pagans.
That's 5 points.
Nice.
Can you read it out, Glenn?
Yes. It's just business, kid. Nothing personal, said Aaron Vol, legendary fighter and womanizer, as he brutalized a 12-year-old son of a single mother who had lost her arm in a fishing accident
was it actually 12?
to Silver the Dragon. The poor lad regretted his decision to join the Melissa to try and aid his household as a terrifying champion butchered the vastly outclassed lad with a vicious glee.
Virgin Villager versus Chad fighter Aaron Vol. Yeah, well, listen,
Yeah.
mate. I guess natural selection wasn't on your side, was it, mate?
All right.
I hate to say
It's now their turn to attack.
Okay.
Sorry, headphone.
Oh, okay. All right. The boy on one knee stands up, stares you defiantly in the eyes. His eyes. I'm just gonna get some water. I'm listening. Sure. Yeah.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yo, hey,
Stands
Glim
up.
with the sub, by the way. Hey, Glim with the sub. Tier 2 sub.
Oh, turn up. Turn up. Turn up.
Thank you.
Batty, turn up. He stands up in one stands up off of his weak knee, takes a stance, a typical fighter stance, what they teach them in the in a militia at a young age.
Good,
You
honest
recognize
stance.
it. You
Yeah, I
recognize
probably
it. It's
do,
one of
yeah.
the first stances you've learned actually as a child. Stares you defiantly in the eyes, the tears starting to glide away now. And the boy recognizes this is his last breathing moments on this earth, but he still takes a defiant stand. He doesn't try and flee. He meets you in combat, eye to eye, raises the sword and swings at you. And as you attempt to parry it, maybe it's the footing, maybe it's the environment, maybe it's just you underestimating the poor lad, but he does hit you, and he strikes you well and true. So he hits you for
I'm getting fucked by my lack of plot armor. Right now.
hits you for 1 damage. He just scrapes you. He just scrapes you. His sword just reaches underneath your armor. Just gives you a small cut, but a cut nonetheless.
Cut
He did
nonetheless.
manage to touch you.
Yeah.
True, by the way.
Then
And now it's everyone else's turn to attack. So you've got 4 lads who are now about to bomb you. So number 1 is also going to try and attack
Did
you,
my
Aaron.
intimidation do anything? Did they get like disadvantage? Did anyone run?
Oh, they're close to running.
Okay.
They're you can tell in their mannerisms they are
Shook.
yeah, they are shook up.
They're still fighting.
One of them takes a swing at you, Aaron. He ends up missing as well. Dodge it. You step
Not even
back,
close. Get my fucking left.
swiping the sword out of the way.
Dweebs.
2, 4, and 3 are now going to run into the shrubbery.
Oh, they run away.
At the
They're
wolf
running
spider.
at you.
Oh.
At the wolf spider.
Damn, they got some balls, dude.
Okay.
They're running at you. But again, it's not they're not looking forward to what's about to await them. They're going to be getting disadvantages on their rolls.
Mad respect, though.
Anything for the king, they shout as they run into the bush.
Okay.
They're going to be going for individually one-on-ones here. So they're going to be taking a swipe at you, Alan, at the wolf spider.
Wow.
2 of them are actually going to try and approach the wolf
You don't have
spider.
combat stats as that animal, do you? Oh, you do?
What's your...
It changes my stats.
Oh. You might want to... Yeah,
You can look up a giant wolf spider.
What is your DC as a wolf spider?
I see it.
My AC
AC,
is 13 as a wolf spider, so same as
Okay.
my
I
normal.
was about to Google wolf spider. Like, no, that's not too bad.
Okay, both of them go for you. They miss out of straight fear. Again, I don't know what kind of senses a wolf spider would have. I dropped my die. But they, you can definitely sense that they are pooing themselves as it stands as they try and take you on.
Is Oliver impressed with my martial prowess?
Olika is still hiding in a bush, in the illusionary bush. She's just kind of...
Is she,
Illusory.
but is she, do I notice her noticing me?
It's dark. You don't know. No. She's witnessing everything going on, and you can kind of hear gasps of awe.
Like Gachi Bays?
It's like the fairy tales. You know, she's excited.
She's still in the bush, though.
Yeah. One of them is now going to go for you. Alan. What is your...
14.
Well, he misses. Yeah. Again, they've all got disadvantage on their rolls. So they all miss, but now... I don't know if anybody else... I hate it. We need a better system.
What's
Why?
that?
What? Because you're too far
Unicorn
away from
cross?
the table?
Yeah, we need like a slave to just be the designated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get the trick. The
Yeah,
trick
yeah.
part is that you don't have your mic with you now. I mean, if you talk loud enough, you'll get picked up by the lapels.
Are you trying to fuck Olika?
No, I'm just saying.
The 100-year-old river dwarf?
Look, she doesn't look like me. First of
I'm
all.
120. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but you're an elf.
You're currently a wolf spider.
That's also true. That is me.
Yeah.
So you're about
Nobody
the
trying to fuck
you're about the
wolf
last thing from
spider.
desirable presently. I mean,
But
and
those
there's some
legs,
weird
though.
people on the internet. Yeah, them legs,
Those
legs for days,
Legs
bro.
for days.
8 of them.
Yeah.
Wait.
Chaotic Houndoom, I
wait,
do
wait,
have
what
dark
did you do
vision,
to a 100-year-old
but I
wolf?
don't want to reveal that fact to the
He's
rest
like-
of my traveling party because it would give away my heritage, which my character is not proud of.
He's like flexing
doesn't
his
understand.
glutes for the 100-year-old.
I mean, I can see in the dark.
What do you mean? Am I a coward? I'm fucking this kid up. Hey, he drew steel on me, fam. All right? He trying to step up to the king. Oh, come at me, have to come hard and come far. Never
Ooh,
Olika the
Never
river
mind.
goblin.
I'm just saying.
Olika the river goblin looked in awe. Stars in her wrinkled ancient young eyes as Verenvold the Chad massacred a 12-year-old lad. The Grandma Lolly watched in awe as Erenvolden turned around while got that played and Eren Flick intensified. Beautiful.
Chat told me to make some noise.
Yeah. So, Johnny, you get the next action here.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm seemingly out of spells. for now. So I'm just going to draw my quarterstaff and just swing at the closest opponent.
Okay. So which one are you? Would you like to swing?
Oh, right here. So I'm going to help Alan or Bard. I'm going to swing at number 4.
Roll to hit.
Yes, I will indeed. Let's see, quarterstaff. It's 1d6
1d6 minus what?
Yeah.
That's my strength.
Well, his strength. He's
Oh,
minus 1 in
that's
strength.
amazing.
5.
5 is not a hit,
No,
unfortunately.
you roll a
No.
d20
Oh,
to
no,
hit.
sorry.
That
That was
fucking
damage.
more and more.
You're-
What's your hit modifier?
It's -1. Oh, it's hit
No.
modifier for his weapon.
It should be his like his
It says
strength
to the side,
modifier
yeah.
plus his.
It says next to your weapon. If you get that fucking down, side panel. Just maximize.
Oh, that's the ice got top.
Okay, +1, so 15.
15.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Okay, I reroll my
Roll your
damage.
damage.
Fucking hell.
These are like metal
What a
dice.
pet peeve.
These
Yeah,
guys
they're
have like
heavy.
artisanal die.
Yeah.
Where's the fuck? Oh,
Where is the fuck?
2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, you swinging him into his shin. He lets out an audible gasp, but resumes his composure, what little composure he has, because again he is kind of petrified that the fact that they're even engaging a giant wolf spider.
Yeah. I mean, and you just pop out swinging your staff, giving him
Rightio. Eric, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my special ability. Those of you who can see my character sheet know I have an action surge, which means I get an extra action on this turn. I am attempting to intimidate this child into running away. I'm saying, boy, you're outmatched here. I've got many years on you, both in. I've got many years on you, much more practice, many more maidens tumbled. You'd be best off trying to live that life yourself and get out of here. Can I roll intimidation? It's intimidation. Right? I don't want to kill it. Like, Aaron's not that much fun. I mean, he was a pit fighter, I guess, but it's a 20. 15 plus 5, baby.
The boy looks you in the eyes, and for a second you kind of feel like he might just go against what you're saying and fight back. You know, you can kind of sense the determination, but it falters in a moment as he locks eyes with you, and he stumbles backwards and starts trying to make his way, running away from you actually, as the fight progresses on. All around him, you know, the action's been going on. They've been engaging the wolf spider. He looks around him and just sort of scurries backwards, drops his sword, and runs into the woods behind him on the opposite side of the road. Just hobbles away.
Can I throw a hand axe? No, I'm kidding. All right. Are these all youths? These guys?
No, that's the youngest one.
Explain Mr. Number One here.
Mr. Number One here is it was attacking you actually because you were attacking the youngest of the group.
Okay.
The young lad. He came to his rescue. You don't know the relationship to them, but I've got a backstory built into my head already.
Gotcha.
Do- As he runs away. No, it's not my turn.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, wolf spider.
So there's 2 in front of me.
Mhm.
I guess. If there,
Oh, no, it's still my turn, by the way. I have an extra action.
Oh
this
yes,
turn.
you do. Yes. Yeah.
Chat is voting that I try and frag the kid.
Are you really gonna listen to chat? You're gonna frag this
Would your
poor boy?
character-
What about the
Frag the kid.
backstory?
Dude, you can't. The chat is chaotic.
They haven't subbed. It's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Only sell out.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, but I have an extra action this turn. That's fine.
That's fine. Go for number 1.
So who's this number 1 bloke?
Number 1.
Because I'm swanging.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he's young. I mean, how old are you?
Aaron, I believe, is like late 20s.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not my
similar age. You know, he's in his 20s. He's got a bit of scruff on his face. Determined look on his face. You can tell that he kind of rushed to the aid of the youngster to try and protect him. He saw that this fucking hulking Chad of a human being was bearing down on him with a greatsword and rushed to try and save him. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm giving you really.
Alright, I am thinking of a number between 1 in 12. If someone in chat gets first person in chat to get it right, they get to decide what they do. 1 in 12.
Oh wow.
I'm watching chat. First person to get it.
Oh wow.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Light Lord OP. You were correct with 4. So you decide the fate of this person, please.
The small child that's running
Small
away.
child
Yeah,
running
Light
away.
Lord OP.
You're
decides
listening
the
to
fate.
Light Lord OP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drag
my-
the kid down! You're
Oh.
kidding me!
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I will.
You just told him to run away,
Yeah.
and now you're gonna slaughter
Because
him.
I
as he
didn't want
runs.
him. I didn't want him to realize, like, to die. Well, I guess. Let's see if this works. Right. I will attempt to throw a hand axe at this kid as he runs away.
Oh,
I assume that
no.
he is within 20 feet, or is it 60? 60 feet? I think I roll with disadvantage.
Oh my
He's within 20
God.
still. He's just kind of hobbling. Remember, he took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
So
He's struggling.
he's
Oh,
struggling.
no.
He's hobbling away. As you are
Right.
readying yourself, number 1 shouts, "Boy, get out of here!"
All right. Well, I have to try and frag the kid.
Roll to
Sorry.
hit.
Oh,
Rolling to
no.
hit.
Please miss. You didn't
I
miss.
didn't miss. I have rolled a 20. Wait, it's dexterity, right? Yeah, I've rolled a 21.
Well, you hit, yeah. Throw an axe, straight up.
1d6 plus 2 slashing.
Oh my god.
3.
3. Well, you toss the axe straight. It flew true. I'll tell you that for free, and it lands directly into the back of the 12-year-old child as he's trying to hobble away from the scene, and he collapses onto the floor in a fit of. Just
Fucking
Is he
hell.
just on the floor. You can tell the blood's pooling beneath him.
Is he
Sorry, I was
dead?
aiming for the other guy.
Blood's pooling beneath him.
We don't
lying on
know
the
if he's
ground.
dead,
That's my turn.
but we think
My turn.
you fucking killed
That's
the
my
kid.
turn.
That's-
Chat killed a
that's
kid.
your girl.
Light Lord OP killed the kid. I didn't kill the
Yeah,
kid.
Elisha's not gonna like you now.
We just have to deal with it. It's just business, kid.
Nothing personnel.
Look, at least this way, there's honestly no redeeming factor about this one. But, you know, these guys are supposed to be protector Asinine. So,
That was super out of
my
character.
my twisted justification for this was to make sure he didn't realize that his end had, like, so he died without, like, realizing, like, he didn't have to see his death coming, right? So we're, like, telling him to run away. It's just twisted.
Do
Ah, well.
you follow a god at all?
I am not really aware. My character, Aaron's not really aware of his heritage, so he doesn't really understand what it means to be an Asmai. He doesn't. He knows he's different, but that's okay.
What's your alignment?
Look, this kid had his arm chopped and an arrow in his knee. I was just, he wouldn't have made it back to the village.
Yeah,
it's a
he wouldn't have
mercy
made it.
killing.
It was
There we
mercy.
go.
It was mercy.
Definitely
Mercy.
mercy. What's your alignment?
What is it?
Honestly, I think I'm neutral actually.
What's your alignment, bitch?
Chaotic good.
Well, I don't know if that was a good action.
Let's assume that I believe that he wasn't going to make it back because I hit him pretty fucking hard. I hit him pretty hard.
Merciful. It was merciful.
Yep.
Chaotic good.
Yep.
I don't know.
Good,
Yeah,
huh?
see, I'm pretty reluctant to put chat in the driver's seat again, but we'll see. That was an experiment. That
Interesting. Well,
You
backfired.
ruined it for everyone, my
Is it-
lord.
at the
Life as
sight of the boy comrade that they were traveling with, they were raising. What you don't know about this group of merry travelers is that they were all rallied behind poor Ted. Ted, the one on the floor, bleeding to death currently.
The 12-year-old.
They were raising him almost, yeah. He was an orphan, and he joined the militia. He thought it was just, it was right, and he had kind of been brought up by this group of this regiment, this unit, as one of their own, and they treated him almost like a son. At the sight of him, as he cries out in pain,
This is getting pretty dark.
as he cries out in pain, as his soul leaves the world. A battle
As his
rage starts
soul
to fill
leaves the world.
the crowd.
So
the
much
the
for
men.
all of my
Oh.
intimidation.
The one they treated as a blood brother.
Reasonable.
The one they were raising as their own. Again, these men, they were a father figure to young Ted. and they shake off any disadvantage that was given to them by the wolf spider, and they are now moving their attention to Aaron,
Child Slayer.
Child Slayer
still-
Aaron.
All right, well, it's my turn now, though,
It
right?
is your turn. Yes.
Cool. So the 2 and 3 are still standing right in front of me.
Yep.
Well,
What a bloody
I'm
disaster.
gonna bite number 2
Uh-huh.
as a giant wolf spider, which will do damage no matter what. It's a melee attack though, so plus 3 to hit. Okay, so I do have to hit. 20.
Oh yeah, you hit.
So I'm biting number 2, and it needs to make a DC saving throw. And I will do 2 kinds of damage.
Interesting.
It's gonna take damage no matter what. It'll just take half the damage if it
Wait.
makes a successful save.
Going out of my depth. Go ahead.
Okay. So it'll do 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage, so that's 7 because I rolled a 6. And it will do 2d6 poison damage, and the dude is poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
2 plus 1, so 3 poison damage.
Uh,
If you succeed in the DC saving throw, take half as much damage, but you're still poisoned.
Is it only half as much poison damage? Not from the bite.
so sorry, how much poison damage was it?
It was 3 poison and
No.
7 piercing.
How does poison but that is a ton of damage. Would you like to describe how you attack him?
Yeah, so they're standing in front of me, having just swung at me and missed. I basically like step like over his head and just bite down on like his shoulder.
Hey, Pog, Pete Pastelicas up now. Thanks
And,
for gifting that one, Drew.
Pog, dude.
I step like over him and like
Hey,
head.
Pete, we should hang out sometime.
Oh
man.
wait, spiders have fangs. I got this. Hang on, I got
yes,
this.
Yes.
Mitch over here kidding our.
You brought
our
fangs?
graphics.
I may have brought fangs.
You brought fangs?
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Okay.
That's truly incredible.
Well, I knew I could turn into animals. So she like steps over, still in the spider, and bites him.
Spy him down. Okay. Well, the guy.
You put
with,
fangs
like-
in to bite someone. That's next
Oh,
level.
the
Like,
guy,
good.
he takes
yes.
a lot of damage. So you bite right down on his jugular, and you see a spurt of blood coming out of the artery.
And honestly, I would, if I could, and I'm strong enough and he'd let me, like as I bite him, I would like throw my head to like try and toss him to the side as I bite.
Sure, roll a strength check.
Oh wait, my spider is stronger than me. My spider is the same strength as me. 9.
Okay, well, you fail to lug him, but you definitely do a hell of a lot of damage. You take a big chunk out of his neck. You infect him as
the
well with the
damage
poison
was
as well. As you can
1d6
feel, you're
piercing
coursing the
plus 2d6
poison through your
poison.
fangs as you inject into his flesh. The guy kind of convulses a little bit, but he's still standing for now, but barely. The guy is clearly weakened. You've taken, again, like I said, a massive amount of damage out of him.
And he's poisoned for 1 hour.
Cool. All right, Alan, what have you got for me? Are you gonna slay any children?
There aren't any children left, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, these are
No
all
mo-
these are all grown
No more
men.
children. I'm gonna continue fighting number 4 that took a swing at me. Just classic. Just gonna shoot them.
Yep.
I'm lucky they didn't all just turn on me, to be honest. That was-
They're
That
about
would
to.
have been pretty bad.
You guys just do something.
Chapter play a song.
That was a 24 to hit.
24.
Does it hit?
That hits. Yeah. Roll your damage.
That's a 6 damage.
Shit. Okay, Johnny.
I still don't have any spell slots. And my can't.
Oh, and sorry, I have a bonus action of Bardic Inspiration, so I'm gonna Bardic Inspire every motherfucker.
Is that like a 1d6 to?
Yeah, everyone
They can
gets a
add to the
1d6
roll.
they can add to every roll.
Okay.
It's
Not
but not
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
It's other checks.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, I just keep swinging at number 1. Hold on. Do I have anything to do? No, I'll just keep my quarter side.
Oh wait, I think it's only one creature. I can only inspire one creature, but it's not everything.
Who do you inspire?
I'm going to inspire Aaron because he's attracted their ire.
I'm already inspired. I am I can't take you. I can't take you seriously.
Can I just swing my fucking quarter
I am
staff?
biotically
Yes, yeah,
inspired.
rolls a hit.
God bless. I'm gonna need that.
13
dice.
plus
You hit.
Alright. 1d6. 1 down.
Who are you hitting?
Number 4.
Okay.
Didn't update.
So again, you swing at his shin. So far, Johnny the Wise's actions have been this kind of frail old man running at this bloke, swinging with all his might at his shins, and just kind of barely tickling him. I mean, did you do 2 damage before? 1 damage now.
That's great.
But little by little, you're chipping him away. Okay, it's now
Fucker's going
their
down.
turn. As they 2, 3, and 4 now. They look behind them and they see that that you have slaughtered their child, their boy, blood brother Ted. And 2 and 3 are still going to keep your eyes on you, Ashley. And the wolf spider, they're still going to start walking backwards still, you know, ready, swords out.
But they put themselves in between me and.
Yeah, and number 4 as well. Number 1, however, is going to continue to strike. Now, at the sight of you butchering, you know, this young kid, he now has a plan to roll. So
Did I not just put? Did I not? Oh, you know, I just got my damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You get to that.
number 1 is coming at you. 14 plus 3, 17.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
AC 16. It's alright. I'll take a hit.
7 damage. So he swings with all of his might. He comes charging at you. He's like, "How dare you!" screaming, you know, from the top of his lungs. And it's a classic water flowing strike. You may have recognized it. You know, the stance. He comes at it with the side. You know, the sword's like holding it like this.
You've been watching Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He goes for a thrusting maneuver straight into one of the weak points of your armor. I know he connects right into the abdominal, just off to the side. Obviously missing a couple of major organs, but still does significant damage to you.
Yeah. I feel damaged.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Ouch. That's
Whereas the other 2 now are actually not going to make an attempt to fight you anymore, Wolf Spider. So 2 is it 2 and 3 I've got?
2 and 3,
2
yeah.
and 3 are going to go for a back-to-back maneuver like they were trained in the old days. What to do if you're ever kind of in a shrouded situation. They're going to start to try and cover each other. So 2 is going to start to face Aaron, and 3 is going to start to face you in a defensive maneuver. But they're going to start shuffling back together now, trying to work their way onto the road again, out of the forests, away from this disadvantaged position. And number 4 is not so bright. He's going to continue to try to attack Alan and potentially get left behind. So, but he does not get advantage. He's kind of like, again, hasn't really realized what's happened. But he definitely isn't disadvantaged anymore. 13 plus 3, 16.
I'm. Okay. Yeah.
To hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a reaction cutting words on the damage though. So I roll a d6 and subtract my number from your damage.
7.
5.
Oh, 2
I
damage.
shout, "Fuck you! Fuck you!"
Sword,
At his
as
face.
he's swinging his
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
What sorcery is this? The sword's like being repelled back from the words "fuck you" as it echoes up the forest, pushing back his sword. He's like, what? Just manages to cut you right on the thigh.
And it grazes my thigh.
Raises it.
Good thing it didn't get those jinglies off.
Yeah. I'll take more than that to take these bells off my pants.
All right, John. We reset. So Johnny.
Wait, me again? Fucking, I'll swing my quarterstaff again. Here we go then.
Onto 4 presumably.
7 plus 1, 8.
That does not hit. Yeah, you miss.
Oh,
GG in the chat.
Yeah, Aaron, it's your go now.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, you're currently being sandwiched by 2 and 1. Okay. 2 and 3 are currently back to back. They're huddling kind of like towards the direction, but you can definitely tell their intention right now is not to kill. Their intention right now is to try and escape. So it's like they're going into a defensive stance. They're not really approaching you and attacking you. One definitely is. One is trying to kill you. You've murdered his boy. Keep reiterating that.
Yeah.
You are a chaotic good character, and you've murdered his boy.
Yeah, no. I'm not a huge fan of it, but
Yeah. So
it is what it is.
go half. What would you like to do?
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, if 2 is trying to escape, all right, well, I'm gonna have to take on number 1. Gonna have to fight him. Yeah, he's hit me pretty hard, so I'm at risk of myself just getting owned if I don't deal with this bloke. So let us just do it. I'm gonna have a crack at him with the great sword. I'm gonna make a attack.
Do it.
Right. Well, that's an 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Almost a 19. I would have.
Yeah,
With
much.
a great sword, you get the +4 on the AC.
Oh yeah, 22.
How
But
much
I
damage?
have to roll. Yeah. So, but I hit it.
Yeah, you hit.
These
They don't
should-
have much armor.
12 damage.
Fucking Jesus. Okay.
This is yeah.
Well, you describe to me what
It's-
you do to this poor man.
It's a swing. Like I'm swinging from earlobe to opposite hip.
Yeah.
You know, I'm coming across his body. Boy's mad. There's a lot of anger behind the strike. Also, I kind of hate myself because I killed that kid.
Yeah.
Something
Channeling
took
that anger.
over me, but like a bloodlust gripped me, and I decided to renege on my previous offer to allow him to escape. And now I realize that my life is forfeit, so I'm just gonna do as much damage as I can. Yeah. So it's across his body.
Oh yeah, he tries to deflect this with his poor short sword, but again, it's a poor instrument for deflecting such a beastly piece of metal. It's going to be slicing him across, and he does deflect it just about to save his life, but not quite enough to deflect the majority of the damage. And the poor armor that he's been given by the hard, stern lord, who doesn't want to give them the proper rations, the proper equipment.
God,
do
you're
their
trying to
jobs
break our
correctly.
hearts.
It slices straight through him, cuts through a hot knife like butter, and you slice straight across the chest, cutting him directly open across the chest piece, and he is left gasping for air as he notices that his blood is currently just falling down onto his body, and he staggers backwards a little bit, still holding his defensive position though. Quite admirable.
Still alive. Are you amenable to my alignment changing as a result of this encounter?
Oh, believe me, we'll come to that.
All right.
Yeah, don't you worry. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I got.
All right, wolf spider lady.
So number 3 is facing me now, but trying to back away.
Yep. Or number 4 right next to you, who's currently engaging with Alan.
Okay.
Number 4 is
Number 3, I can tell that number 3 looks like he's trying to leave, right? Like that he's trying to find a way to run.
He's like slowly moving. They're moving back.
But number 4 is very clearly still attacking my companion.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I would step over, probably like literally step over top of Alan with my big legs, and then bear down on number 4.
Big is this wolf spider?
Giant. I don't fucking know. It
Giant.
says a giant wolf spider.
Well, it's not a real-sized wolf spider.
I know it's not a real size wolf spider, but I was thinking like
She
kind of like
just collapsed to
medium
the
size,
thing.
like the size of a human, but a giant wolf spider.
It said giant, so
is pretty fucking big. As far in my mind, that's like, I mean that's I mean I've got like a little thing on my DM panel here that shows me like sizes.
Right.
Giant's not on there, but if I was to imagine, you're fucking huge.
that was
You're
my
a
thought
unit.
process. Is
Wow.
that I am giant
Okay,
because
yeah.
it said giant,
Oh,
but maybe chat knows.
Joe says the giant wolf spider is medium-sized, as big as a human.
Okay,
That's
fine.
what I was kind of imagining.
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
But that's
So
still
I'll
scary
step
as fuck.
over,
Yeah.
Then I'll be beside him and kind of like coming
Right.
over like
Mm-hmm.
a scary little wolf
Like
spider.
Aragog.
Yeah, like Aragog.
Gotcha. Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Wow.
And I'll kind of like, scuttle over towards number 4 a little bit, still keeping my eye on number 3, and then like
Going for attack.
bite number
Uh-huh. Roll to hit. hits.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet.
Yep. Again, like I said, their lord is
so-
not fruitful.
That's 4 piercing plus 7 poison.
Well, you leap on number 4, and again, stout old man. You can sense that as your fangs dig into, once again, his eye sockets, you can sense that this was an older gentleman, and you currently start to pour poison straight into his cranium.
Wait, I bit his head?
Yeah, oh yeah. This guy is now dead. Yeah. Your fangs went directly into his eye sockets.
Which one?
Number
Number
4.
four.
the one
Number
that was
4? The
approaching
one that was
you, yeah.
attacking me?
You've
Holy
leaped onto his face, and his body starts to convulse on the floor and just starts foaming out of the mouth.
And if you'd let me, like, as I would draw my fangs, I would, like, look over at number 3 and just, like, scream to try and sympathize.
Spider scream, of course.
Spider scream, like,
Yeah. At the sight of this, 2 and 3 are definitely going to be making an attempt within the next turn to just skedaddle out of there and get the fuck out, because they do not want any spiders planting eggs in their faces. So they want to piece it. They want to get out of there.
I just
But
killed an old man.
you
My
killed him.
alignment is going screwy too.
You killed
Great.
him. You killed him. Yeah.
Awesome.
Is it my go?
Yeah. Number 4 is dead in front of you, convulsing.
2 and 3 are on the way out.
2 and 3 are trying, yep.
Okay.
1 is currently engaged with Aaron on his way out as well. Very weak, just took a cut across the chest.
I'm going to cast sleep on.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Just finish them.
sleep on an area around Aaron. So around here. So essentially on Aaron,
Yeah.
but next to the number 1 that he's.
Who would be the first target, the number 1?
Yes, yeah. But
Does sleep
I mean,
work
Well,
on-
it's
does sleep-
technically whoever
It's
has
whoever
the
has the
lowest
least
hit
health.
points.
But he's
At the time?
yes,
The max or current?
current.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
I fucked him up. There's no way he's got more hit points than me.
But it could put both of you to sleep if he rolls high enough.
Well, then you can carry my ass. That's fine. I mean, I'll just get straight to the back.
I
of the
just
wall.
want no. I can't.
What was
turn back
that?
into a
I'm
horse
still
with a short
rolling.
rest.
I rolled
only get to
78.
chance one twice.
Carry me anyway.
78!
Yeah,
What?
Okay.
what?
What
sure.
level are you casting this spell at?
level 2.
How are you getting 78 on that?
78.
Oh, 78.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's quite big.
78.
Obviously,
I
it's
also
78.
heard 78 and was like, what?
Yeah, but it's the.
Okay. I'm gonna do fucking quick maths.
Well, you're up to
That's
27 now.
27. So 27, and I've rolled 6 times.
Expense student, by the way. Should not balk at maths.
20, so 33. Okay.
Fuck me, dude.
So
That's gonna put us both to sleep.
Are 2 is 2 inside the radius as well? Because it would put 2 to sleep before you.
My current health
Or
is
3.
20.
Yes, it's a
So-
large radius.
so it hits number 1, and of the 33, it like sucks. It you know like it hits that, and then it hits